God told me to answer this call, and it was Kobe. And he calls me and tells me it's him. I'm like, quit bullshitting. Who is this? He's like, nah, it's me. So we kind of start going back and forth, and he asked me what I'm doing. I'm told him, I'm talking to Miami. And, just like, anyone crazy enough to fuck with me is crazy enough to play with me. Do you want to be a Laker? And I'm like, hell yeah. Because, I grew up in the 80s with Showtime. Yeah. Magic was my favorite player.
Mine
so it
too.
was always a dream to be a Laker. Kobe, if he saw a pussy, he wasn't having it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
and
if he saw a dog, he wouldn't. Me and Kobe never had no issues, to be honest with you. Like, I think that one time where people only see the ball fake, but if you go back and watch that game, that motherfucker was grabbing me, holding me, elbowing me, and I was about to fight him. Like I said, fuck basketball. Like, we about to scrap. So
he was playing the psychological game with you.
And then he was a monster with that.
Yeah.
And once he kind of knew that I was about that shit, he and I that's what made us become so close on Tyler's team. Like I said, we always had a mutual respect.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't even call us friends before then, because it was just, if I was seeing we play, and it would be respect. But once he got me to the Lakers and kind of brought me in, we went from teammates to brothers to like family. Steven Jackson tells a story one time, I had a routine, like whatever city I landed, I'd go to my room, smoke, and then find out what's popping in that city. So Cole would hit me up, MB, what you doing? I was like, I'm about to go bar one. He's like, what's up? So you trying to get out tonight? I'm like, Cole, we in Milwaukee. He's like, so I don't give a fuck. I was like, all right, well, let me hit. And Stack Jack was on that in the Milwaukee team. So I hit Jack, and I brought Cole, and I told Jack, I was like, I think Cole comes. He's like, yeah, right. So sure enough, me and Cole walked up in that bitch. And we actually had a good time in Milwaukee. But we just bonded from there because, like I said, it was he was one of those superstars that he didn't have to say much because he led by example.
When you did that ball fake, and that nigga ain't flinch.
Yeah, at all.
He didn't wince. He didn't do anything. You had to know. Psychologically, what did that do to you?
It didn't do nothing at the time because I didn't really realize how close it was. I still wanted to fight. I didn't give a fuck if he didn't flinch or not. Like, I didn't care about that. I'm not trying to be defined by my last 20 years. I'm like, nigga, you're Kobe. What are you talking about?
Right.
He's like, nah, like this next 20 years, like watch. Like, he was still that competitive that he wanted to show people like, yeah, I was dope at this, but my mind is even better in business, and I'm gonna kill business. And he was like really adamant about that. And I just thought that was so dope. So to
is that what inspired you to?
I was already on the track, but anytime you see greatness like that, obviously it's gonna motivate you. And then, I've known his sister Shea since UCLA. And Joe and Pam is his parents, and then getting to know Vanessa over the years and the rest of the family. It was just such a hard thing to witness. But then obviously knowing the family, I couldn't imagine. Like I said, it hurt, and it hurt the world, but it hurt me because I was close, but I couldn't imagine how much it hurt the actual family and how strong everyone's had to be. And for Vanessa to not only lose her husband, but to lose her daughter, and then, to Pam and Joe to lose their son and granddaughter, and Shea to lose her brother and niece. It's just like, shit is tough. I got my first, $4 million deal after that season, and all I wanted to do was, okay, shit, I'm buy my mom out. You want to buy your mom a house. That's what everyone wants to do. And she ends up dying the very beginning of the next season. She was diagnosed with cancer November 1st of the 2007 season, and dies November 27th. So within 26 days, she's gone. And it was just like, fuck. Like, it happened that fast. And
I'm holding court, standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? Karma's on the way. What goes around comes around. Karma's on the way. There's nothing you could do now. You gotta pay.